Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into a magnificent Monday. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with the fellow nerds. We got auction in the house. Brad, Brandy, DB, Dwayne, Skip, and the Rickster all heading in and all having a wonderful, wonderful day after a horrible weekend of college football. And what about those Atlanta Falcons doing what the Atlanta Falcons do on two different continents? They lost in Europe the week before, and then they lost in overtime this week. Unbelievable. What a horrible, horrible franchise the Falcons are. You remember that Super Bowl where they were winning against New England like 23-6 or something, and then the New England came back and beat them? Unbelievable. And that was like in the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah, the Falcons up like 23-6. And then here comes the Patriots back and win. Unbelievable. So hope your teams did good. Mine did not. Roll Tide anyway. If we beat Auburn and we beat whoever we play high school team this week, but I'm not counting on that either. Uh, you know, I don't know. I'm a little upset. The E-mini's not doing anything. Look at this, up 4 points and up 73 points in the NQ. And then look at this. We were going down, down, down till the planes just got higher. And then we started going up. And looky here. Looky, looky, looky. Here comes Cookie. The AD started going up, but now the AD is starting to go down. Short it. Short it, short it, short it. Make some money. And so we're in the open 30-minute range. VIX is at 20, AD negative 67. Y'all know what that means, that the market may go down in the last 30 minutes with this being up. If it stays that way, AD high negative 9, AD low negative 208 that was reached down here at about 11:18 a.m. And looks like we got plenty of volume, most bars above the 2,000 contract mark. Let's look at volume profile and see what the big green monster tells us about price action. It had support down here the other day, comes back up to the 50 line, comes back down, goes down to the value area low, and we anticipate being around this 67, 70 where it's very, very comfortable. But Mama calls, and Mama is way up here. So I would say that this looks a little bit bullish to me. A little bit bullish to me. Let's look at our rare earth minerals auction. Hey, Bobby, I was out of trading world for a few months because of work. Do you mind sharing either here or next call? What's the latest trade plan? Way you trade method? I know it's ever evolving and want to get the latest. Thank you. Yeah, auction. Hey, auction, did you buy are you the one that booked a session with me at 1 o'clock today? Did you book a session? I'll make sure I give you the one. The trading plan that I'm back to is the June. Oh, you did not burn one. It's the June 7th plan. Let's see. I need to post this somewhere. Let's say trading plan. Yeah, here it is. 6/7/24. It just got back to the basics. And I hadn't been referencing it much, but that's the trading plan, is the one from June the 7th. That is the official trading plan. So I will post this, try to post this today so everybody gets a copy of that, the recent trading plan. It's got the circuit breakers, the treasury bill, ladder, the strangles, all of that on there. And really going back to just managing our delta, theta, vega, and all of that. So let's check our rare earth minerals that we got going on. So we got MP. MP down 2.3%. Say it ain't so. It is at its mama position. Very comfortable here. Let's look at U down just a fraction. It is at mama as well. That's why you watch these things. It's very comfortable at mama. And then REMX. Uh-oh. Wrong one. REMX. There we go. Rare earth EM. Good Lord. Help us all, one and only. Look at this. Mama's down here, but it didn't care. It said, hey, man, we're going to be up 4.8% today. That's why my account's up today. Look at that. Hitting a high of 74.33, but then it said, wait a minute. Bobby has a resistance line here at this 0% line, so we need to behave. Come on down just a little bit. So looks like it's overdone a little bit. This is a big jump. it would love to test this area right here in the 71 something, but that's why we're up today, no doubt. Let's see how our little account's doing. Look at us, up 49.77. Praise the Lord Jesus, hallelujah, mercy
Well, we're
almighty.
moving on now. We're moving on up to the east side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Do y'all know that now that I play that song, anytime I play that, I have to share revenue with the owner of that song? Isn't that amazing? It'll say there's a copyright violation, but we're going to fix it because we're going to let you share your revenue from your YouTube. So I sacrificed my own good for playing that song, but it makes me feel good. So we're up $37 today. Let's see what Bill is doing, zero today. MES, we're up $9.12 there. We're up $5.60 there. And Remix, up 96.28. How does Daddy do it? And that's been doing really good. Look, we're at 167. Brandy, you don't own Remix, do you? I don't think that's in your wheelhouse.
No, but I am going to buy some. I'm going to buy some because I like the fact that, it still does some of the Chinese companies too. So it kind of helps balance it out on our down days.
And look, it's my only winner.
I know, I know. So in some ways, I wish I had just done that instead of the single ones, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. So we're down $176 in you, and down 312 here. So that's fine. But our remix is doing really, 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 really good. So what do we think about you? Let's go back and look at our big green monster. You. Okay, we think this is overdone a little bit. This is overbought for the fair value zone below, but that's a nice up down today. Let's go back to you and see if I think it's bullish or what's up here. Yeah, we're oversold for the fair value zone above, which means if we stay here a little bit, it should trick up into here. That's what we're thinking with this. Of course, um, technical analysis is just so much. These are such headline stocks, right? That they, can move on headlines. But that looks a little bullish to me. Certainly does. Point of control here. We need to test this value area high here. And then let's go back to MP. MP, I thought was my fairly priced. We would imagine going back to the 63.74 at some point. But we've just been down. We need a line, don't we? Let's use a line. Let's draw a line. Then let's put one like that. So we need to crack that line at some point and start upward the little trend line there. That's what we need to do. Then I could do a trend line here. That looks something like that. So we're making a wedge, so to speak. Got a little wedge pattern coming up here, and I would anticipate, if our technical analysis is right, that we're going to bump up to the upside. So I'm still bullish on my MP. So we bought a lot more of the other day. All right, that's about all I know. Any update, Brandy, on our sector of all this stuff? Are we good?
Yeah, I mean, it's looking good, because it looks like that trade deal is not as like secure as the media made it out to be. So it's still a little rocky. So all signs point to we need to get our own stuff.
I like that.
Same.
So we want rocky stuff in this stuff so that it can be, a really valued commodity. And let's bump these things up. But I am really proud of this remix. You sit there and go, man, I should just swore into the remix instead of all the other stuff. But you never know. These are probably going to do just fine long term. So let's see what our theta is. Oh, wow, look at this. Our theta is 54, and we would want a theta of 63. So that's good. Our delta is delta neutral, a little bit of negative vega, and we're only using 23% of our buying power. That is sweet. Sweet. I still don't know why that's zero. That shouldn't be zero. So we're up 2,075 on that one for the year. That's good. All right. Well, I guess that's it, y'all. Not much to talk about. Not much to do. Not putting any trades on today. I thought we was going to have a good down day. Every time I listen to the radio in the morning, the markets are down. And I'm like, oh, really? And then I come over here and it's like, it's not really down. It's kind of up a little bit. All right, y'all. Have a good day. I will see y'all tomorrow.